Okay, so what if I told you that one person, no camera, no editor, no film crew, could run an entire YouTube channel that basically builds itself? Because that is literally what I've been doing. 2 tools, Claude and WaveSpeed. That's the whole team. And here's the crazy part. There is one step in this system, step 4, that almost everyone skips, and it's the exact step that turns views into actual money. So stick with me, because in the next few minutes I'm handing you the entire system, start to finish. No fluff. Let's go. Here's what nobody tells you. Most channels don't die because the ideas are bad. They die because the person burns out. You post 3 videos, each one eats a whole day, and then life hits and you ghost your own channel for 2 weeks. Sound familiar? Yeah, me too. And here's what I had to learn the hard way. The algorithm doesn't reward talent, it rewards showing up consistently over time, which means consistency isn't a motivation problem. It's a systems problem. Fix the system, and everything changes. Before anything else, pick one lane. The sweet spot is where what people are searching for overlaps with what actually fits you. Claude can map that in seconds. Don't chase 5 niches, go deep on one. That is exactly what the algorithm rewards. So I stopped trying to work harder and I built a system instead. And it runs on 2 tools, Claude and WaveSpeed. That's it. One is the brain, the other is the hands. Let me show you how they work together. Claude does all the thinking. It finds the ideas, it writes the script in my voice, it optimizes it so people actually watch. Then WaveSpeed does the building, the face, the voice, the video. My job? I just direct. I make the taste calls. The machines do the labor. And I know exactly what you're thinking. AI video looks fake, right? It did, a year ago. But the tech now is honestly kind of insane. The trick is the voice and the lip sync. Get those 2 right, and people genuinely cannot tell. Alright, let's actually set this up. First, WaveSpeed. You make an account, drop in a few dollars of credit, then head to the API Keys tab and hit Create. This key is what lets Claude talk to WaveSpeed, so copy it and keep it private. Never share it. Next up, Claude. This is your brain. You make a project, and here's the move that changes everything. You paste in a short document about who your creator is, how she talks, her energy, her topics. Do that once, and every single script comes out sounding like a real human. Now you just connect them. Claude writes the script and the exact prompts. Those go straight into WaveSpeed, which builds the frame, the voice, and the lip-synced video. Then a free tool called FFmpeg stitches it together with captions and music. That's the whole pipeline. If you take one thing from this whole video, make it this. The voice makes or breaks the entire illusion. Clone a real voice, or pick the most natural one you can find, and reject anything robotic on site. A great voice on a simple video beats a fancy video with a robot voice every single time. So once it's all connected, making a video looks like this. You pick a topic. Claude writes the script and the prompts. WaveSpeed builds the voice and the video. FFmpeg adds captions and music. And it publishes itself. 5 steps, and most of them are automatic. Okay, so here's the actual workflow. Fast. Ideas, research, script, then the retention pass, thumbnail, SEO, the image prompts, the video prompts, the voice. WaveSpeed builds it. It gets published automatically. And then the fun part. We turn it into way more than one video. And here's a hard truth. The best video in the world gets 0 views if nobody clicks. So your thumbnail and your title are the actual product. Design them first before you even make the video. One clear idea, a few big words, and a face. Remember step 4, the retention pass? This is the one everybody skips, and it's the most important one. Before anything gets made, Claude hunts down every boring spot in the script and rewrites it, because a video people don't finish is a video that gets buried. That's the whole game. Here's what that retention pass actually does. It takes a boring line, like, in this video I'm going to talk about AI, and it rewrites it into a hook that makes you stay. Claude does that to every weak spot in the script, automatically. And this right here is my favorite part. Every single video leaves something behind that I can actually sell. It doesn't just get views and disappear, it becomes an asset. One that keeps working for me long after I posted it. Because one video isn't one piece of content. It's the raw material for like 11. the YouTube video, shorts, a thread, a carousel, a blog post, a newsletter, plus the stuff that actually sells. Same work, way more reach. That's the multiplier. And remember, you're not making one video. You're making one and turning it into 11. The video, shorts, a thread, a carousel, a blog post, a newsletter, and the stuff you actually sell. Same work, way more reach. And one video is never just one post. Day one, it's the YouTube video. Then shorts, a thread, a carousel, a blog post, a newsletter. One piece of work becomes a whole week of content, and all of it points back to your product. And this is why long form is so powerful. A good title, description, and chapters mean this video keeps getting found in search months from now. That's the difference between a post that dies in a day and an asset that works for you forever. And once the system exists, scaling isn't working more, it's pressing go more. Mine literally runs on a schedule. It makes the video, it posts it, and once a week it checks what's working and adjusts. It gets smarter while I sleep. And this is where it gets fun. Once it works, you automate it. You keep a running list of ideas, and one little script generates today's video and uploads it on a schedule. So it's literally making content for you while you sleep. And this part feels like cheating. The system watches its own results. It posts, it sees what actually performed, and once a week, it refills the idea list with more of what's working. So every week, it gets a little smarter, without you lifting a finger. Now, let me be real with you, because I hate the fake gurus. This isn't free money. The tools cost a few dollars a video, and you still have to direct it. Automation doesn't mean you disappear. It means the boring work disappears. That's the honest version. And let's talk money, honestly. A short costs $1 or $2. A screen scene like this one, about 10 cents. A full long form, 20 to 30 bucks. Compare that to hiring a whole team. It's dollars, not a salary. But it's not free. And anyone who tells you it is lying to you. Quick warning, avoid these. A robotic voice will kill your video instantly. Don't over-animate the avatar, minimal actually looks more real. Never skip the retention pass, never fake your numbers. And please, pick one niche, not 5. And real quick, who is this actually for? If you want to start a faceless channel, sell a digital product, or just build something that runs without you, this is it. You don't have to be technical. You just point the tools and stay consistent. Okay, so real talk. You can absolutely build this whole thing yourself. Or you can just take mine. I packaged every single Claude prompt, every template, and the actual automation scripts into one pack. You literally plug it into Claude, and it runs. Months of trial and error already done for you. And if you don't want to piece it together yourself, this is the pack. Every Claude prompt, the automation scripts, the WaveSpeed settings that actually look real, the templates, all of it. You literally paste it into Claude and press go. That's months of my mistakes turned into your shortcut. Because here's what took me forever to figure out. Which models actually look real. The exact prompts that sound human instead of robotic. The settings that don't waste your money. All of that is baked into the automation. So you're not starting from zero. You're starting from working. So look, you've really got two options here. Figure all of this out alone, which took me months and a lot of wasted money. Or plug in the pack, use my exact settings, and start today. One of those is just a whole lot faster. And let me show you how fast this is once it's set up. You pick a topic, Claude writes the script and the prompts, WaveSpeed builds the video, and it uploads itself. What used to eat my entire day now takes like 10 minutes of my actual attention. That's the whole point. And this is why the system wins. Not because it's fancy, because it's consistent. The algorithm rewards showing up, and a system shows up even on the days you don't feel like it. That consistency is the entire edge. That's what actually grows a channel. So if you want my automation, the whole thing, the prompts, the scripts, the templates, it is all linked right below. Grab it, plug it into Claude, and you can honestly start today. I already did the hard part. All you have to do is press go.